In my line of work, I've noticed that many of my male clients face similar challenges in their relationships. A common theme is that they often end up with women who are disrespectful, unfaithful, or who use them financially. If you find yourself in a pattern where you're consistently being cheated on, disrespected, or used, I want to explain why this is happening and how you can break the cycle. First, many men say things like, "She lied to me, she seemed perfect at first." But here's the truth. Women don't lie, at least not in the way you might think. They may not tell you everything outright, but they always show you the truth from the beginning. Every woman who's ever hurt or used you has shown her red flags from day one. It's up to you to recognize and address them. Women will always choose the man who lets them get away with the most. A woman who has minimal red flags will naturally gravitate toward a man with strong boundaries, creating a balanced relationship. But a woman filled with red flags will seek out a man with low self-esteem, one who doesn't enforce boundaries or respect himself enough to leave when disrespected. If you're the kind of man who values the connection more than the respect you're receiving, you'll find yourself constantly manipulated, cheated on, and disrespected. One way women can sense low self-esteem is when a man is overly impressed by their beauty. If a man is too mesmerized by a woman's looks, she gains power over him. Ironically, the most beautiful women respect men who aren't easily swayed by appearance alone. But a woman, even if she's not that attractive, will push boundaries if she senses that her looks are all that matters to you. She knows she can use her beauty as a tool to control you. Men with low self-esteem also fail to set boundaries. When a woman disrespects them, they're afraid to address it, wanting to keep the peace instead. But a man who prioritizes peace over respect will always lose. It's not about shouting or being aggressive. It's about calmly but firmly communicating your discomfort and withdrawing yourself if she continues to cross those boundaries. If you can't respect yourself enough to leave, she will lose respect for you and push boundaries further. Another common mistake men make is rewarding bad behavior. If she cheats, disrespects you, or crosses a line and you respond by buying her gifts or begging her to stay, you're teaching her that she can get away with anything. She'll learn that she doesn't need to respect you because you'll always come back no matter what. Where does this behavior come from? It's often rooted in childhood experiences. If you grew up with a mother figure who was inconsistent with love or didn't provide emotional support, you may enter adulthood believing that love needs to be earned or bought. This sets a pattern of accepting disrespectful behavior because it's familiar. To break this cycle, you must recognize the pattern and stop tolerating unacceptable behavior. If you continue trying to keep a woman who's already lost respect for you, things will only get worse. She won't change just because you stick around. You need to set boundaries, communicate them clearly, and follow through if they're crossed. Only then will you attract a higher value woman and become a higher value man yourself. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps you break the cycle and improve your relationships.